Okay, now let's start the session. This is the homepage view of Zoomie software. Here we have to provide the username as well as password credentials to get into the Zoomie software. I am giving the username and the corresponding password, and by clicking on login button we are directed to the dashboard session of the Zoomie software. Here we have a number of tabs which are used for different purposes and we will discuss it later. Now we are moving with post tab. When you click on post tab, we will be directed to the post page view of Zoomie software. This is the post page view, and here we have three modes of operations as dining, takeaway and delivery. These are the three common mode of operating for a restaurant software. And here we have the category list. Here all the created categories are listed in the session, and when we click on each category, the corresponding subcategory under the corresponding category will be shown like this. When we click on the subcategory, the product under each subcategory will be come here with its price. Okay, when we click on each product, the product will be added to the right hand side grid view, and the items can be selected like this. Just click on the product and it will be automatically added to the grid view like this, and the total amount will be shown here. Okay, now we can order these items in the restaurant to the supplier. For that, just click on the KOT button. When you click on the KOT button, a new form will come up like this, and here also we have the created salesmans will be listed here like, and also the three modes of operations are listed here like dining, takeaway and delivery. Now when you click on dining, we will have the number of tables, and when you click on takeaway, a form will come up for completing the customer data. Okay, when you click on dining, the tables are listed, and just select the table and also corresponding salesman. Then click on the OK button. Now the order is taken from the customer to supplier. Okay, now we have a printout of the selected items, selected salesman, total value, etc, etc. Okay, now the clients are directed to the table with the corresponding supplier, and they will have their food. After that, they will come back to the cash counter for paying bill. Then click on the get KOT, and the corresponding tokens will be displayed here. Okay, from those tokens, just select the corresponding token of the customer and click on OK button, and the selected items will become again to the grid view like this. Okay, and the total value will be shown here. This is the order taken from the customer, and then go for the settlement session. Here we have the settlement form. Initially we need to select the mode of payment as either cash or credit. Okay, we are now going with cash. Then here we have two modes of payment like cash and card. Just select the mode of payment. Here we are going with cash payment. Okay, now the available currencies are listed here, and the currency which is given by the customer can be easily selected from there. See, here our total is 35, and if the customer is giving a 50 real currency, just click on the 50 and the cash back balance will be shown like here, and just click on the save button. Okay, now we will get a printout of the total bill now. Okay, this is the simple procedural working of Zoomie software. Just click on the product button, then go for KOT and just select the mode of operation. If dining, select table. Takeaway, just give the customer details, just give the mobile number, and when click on enter button, a customer registration form will come up if the customer is not yet registered. Just give the customer name. The mobile number will be automatically come up there, and the customer code is also automatically generated one. Just give the name as well as the address of the customer. Okay, and then just click on the save button, and the customer will be a registered customer, or a new customer is now we are created. Okay, now click on the OK button. Then the order is taken from the customer. Okay, we just forget to select the supplier. Select the supplier and click on the OK button, and it will come up with a printout of the selected items with the total value. And after having the food, when client come back to pay the bill, just click on get KOT and select the token, and the corresponding selected item will be come back to the grid view, and then go for the settlement. Select the cash or credit, then just give the total amount the customer need to pay. And here is a print bill session. If we tick the print bill, we will get the printout of the bill. If we unselect the print bill section, we will not have a hard copy printout of the bill. That's all about the post session. Now let's discuss on another tab in the dashboard. Okay, now we can move back to product. How we can create a product, or just we can check how we can create a product. This is the product creation form. Here the code is an automatically generated one, which is auto increment. We just need to give the product name here. Just enter the name of the product. Then if you want to give the Arabic name, you can also provide the Arabic name here. And category, either you can select a category from the created list, or you can create a new category by clicking on the plus button. Okay, when you click on the plus button, a new product category creation form will come up like this. Just give the category name. Okay, then click on save button. A product category is successfully created right now. The created category will be shown here. Okay, just like in the the created category will become here. And also just like in the case of category, we can also either select the subcategory or create a new subcategory. Just select the category, just give the subcategory name, and as in the previous case of category, we can click on the save button and the subcategory is also successfully created. Okay, that's all about category and subcategory. Just like it, that case, we can also select either kitchen or we can create a new kitchen. Some restaurant may have more than one kitchen and more than one printer, so just give the kitchen name and also the associated printer. Okay, now I am selecting one of the kitchen we have already created. Now we can set 3 types of price value for each product, that just like dining price, takeaway price and delivery price, like this. Okay, we can either set it as equal or different. Here modifier comes like for any food items we can select some or set some modifiers like very spicy, very cool, then very sweet, short, large, etc. etc. These are the modifiers we are preferable for food items. Just give the modifier name and click on the save button. Each modifier will be created. Okay, now we can select which modifier will need to be attached with the corresponding product and just select the required modifiers, and also we can set image for product and just click on save. We are successfully created a new product here. Okay, we have editing and deleting options also available in the product list. That's all about product. Now let's check in the post whether the newly created item is coming. Yes, juice, cool drinks. Yes, the new product is coming like this. For each mode of operation, the price value will be different. Okay, see now the modifier also coming. We can select the needed modifiers here, and the selected modifier will be listed like this. Just click on the save button and it will be also displayed in the grid session. Then go for KOT and select the option which we needed. And this customer details are not mandatory one, we can just leave it blank, no problem. Okay, but you should always select the supplier. Then click on OK button. Then we will get the printout copy of the selected item. Then go for get KOT and select the token and just move on like that. Okay, that's all about post and product. Now let's go for table management. Table management is for dining option. Okay, just give the table name. And table name is the only one mandatory field for table management. If you needed, you can provide the number of chairs in the table, and if you needed to give any narration, just give it and click on save button. A new table is created. Okay, that's all about table. Now the next one is employee tab. How we can create a new employee. Here we have 2 created employees. Just click on the new. This is how a new employee is created. Employee code is automatically generated. Just give the employee name. Okay, then select the nationality of the employee, select or create a new designation for the employee. Okay, by clicking the plus button we can also create a new designation for the employee. Now I just select an designation from already created list, then provide the username and password and retype the password for confirmation password and click on save button. An employee is successfully created and the employee will be listed in the employee list. Okay, now let's move on to the Okay, now let's move on to the sales report. We need to get some reports about our restaurant sales. Okay, here we have the filtering option. You can select the date, from date and to date, and we have also different types of report like date wise, bill number wise, bill detail wise, user wise, product wise, category wise, etc. etc. Select the type and click on the OK button. We will get the report accordingly. Okay, this is the refresh button, and just click on the filter button and just select the date. And if we need to get a report based on category, product, user, etc., etc., it is available here. And just select the type of report and click on OK button, and the report will be generated according to our attributes or our criteria. Okay, this is all about reports. Now let's move back to POS system to check whether the newly created table, newly created employee, newly created products are also come here to check. See, the newly created product is come here, the modifiers which we are created now is coming here, and we click on KOT, and in the dining session we have the newly created table here, and in the delivery session we have the newly created employee as delivery boy here. Okay, now if you don't need this item, just click on the close button. That's so simple. Okay, this is Zoomie software.